previous video we have talked about a problem, and it's a continuation of that. And basically what we have is a ceiling, and that ceiling is accelerating upwards with an acceleration of 2 meters per second squared. Let's off the margins a bit. So 2 meters per second squared. And in the ceiling you have a spring, and on that is suspended a 2 kg block at first. We need to find by what length is the spring elongated. So what happens is that at the point that the spring is elongated, let's say it moves a certain distance x, that would be its elongation, then at that distance x, you have a scenario like this. You have the gravity acting on this block, on this 2 kg block. That gravity, let's just take g to be equal to 10 in this example. Then the gravity acting on it will be 20 newtons. The spring force, since it's being elongated by a distance x, the spring will apply a force in the upwards direction, and its magnitude will be equal to, well, K is 100 newtons per meter times x. And then this entire block is also moving with an acceleration of 2 meters per second squared upwards. So you can write an equation for this, and that equation will be 100, if you just consider this to be positive, 100 newtons per meter x, and newtons per meter is in brackets just so we can just kick it off anytime we want, minus 20 newtons, since this is in the negative direction, is equal to, the mass is 2 kilograms, and the acceleration is 2 meters per second squared, so the net MA is equal to 4 newtons. And from this, what you will get is that 100 newtons per meter x is equal to 24 newton, and that gives you x to be equal to 24 over 10 meters. If you now added another 1 kilogram to this block, what will happen? So then it will behave like a 3 kilogram system. So everywhere you had a 2 involved, you will just put in a 3. So this 20 will now become 30. This will become a 30. This 4, which comes from 2 into 2, will become 2 into 3, that is 6. And this 24 will now become 36. It will become 36, and the x will become 36 over 100 instead of 24 over 100, or it will be 36 centimeters, and the further elongation will be 36 over 100 meters minus 24 over 100 meters in the case of a 2 kilogram block, and this is equal to 12 centimeters.